Welcome to Beyond the Trail podcast. I'm your host, Rima Walton, and today I'll be doing something a little bit different because I'm going on a 20-mile epic with my buddy Ryan and Diara, who you know from previous episode. But Ryan, you know from a documentary.
Yeehaw!
And he has a company called Gen Z. He's now a Denver or Colorado realtor and a good buddy of mine.
Brother.
My brother. He once wanted to be called my son, which, as you can imagine, I took offense to.
I didn't wanna, I just thought, I didn't know. I kind of prefer this instead of the windy up and down rolly stuff over there.
Yeah? Well, you'll see. We're gonna get to Palmer Trail.
Okay.
And it gets really cute, cool. Like pretty and different.
Yeah.
Hey, Ryan, you wanna hold that for a minute?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, you were saying you were dragging last time we ran, dude.
Yeah.
I will feel good now. You know, fresh coffee and breakfast, but
Yeah.
I need to kick my own ass today.
Okay.
And get myself, so don't feel bad for me today.
Okay.
At all. I've been drinking too much beer and only running like 20 miles a week, so.
Right.
It's time!
Get it!
Then like, that's the other thing about, you asked me why I signed up.
Yeah.
Like, it's May 3rd. Like 2 months, just grind. Work, run, work, run, work, run. And then the rest of my summer, it's like, okay, I'm chilling.
Yeah.
You know?
And you don't feel guilty about it?
Yeah, no, not at all. Like, I could pound some beers on my patio and like, I put my work in and now I'm gonna enjoy what I did.
Right.
And I had this thought this morning of, like, I feel like that's majority of this world, like, no one sets like a quick goal, you know? And I'm not saying you need to run 100 miles or even like 50, but like, and it doesn't even have to be physical, but I feel like not many people set goals that they try to attain and then they feel like shit and they don't know why they feel like shit, you know?
Totally. It's all about passion.
Yeah.
Like having something
that pushes yourself.
Yeah.
And again, whether it's physical, whether it's a game of goddamn chess, you know, like.
Right. Yeah, just becoming better.
Yeah.
At something.
Yeah, exactly. And recently, the past 18 months, I kind of looked at like all the people I hang out with, and I'm like, all right, is this person doing something that inspires me to keep working at what I'm doing? Yes or no? And if they're not, like, selfishly, honestly, unapologetically, distancing myself.
Really?
Yeah, I mean,
I
like,
love that.
You
because
really
time
are.
Is your most valuable asset.
Yeah, you are who you put yourself around.
Right.
That's why I hit you up. I'm like, yo, sis, let's run 220 miles. And you're like, hell yeah, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, like time. If you're wasting your time on people that don't align with your values and aren't bettering you.
Yeah. And I'm not saying you need to be an ultra runner.
Right.
You know, but like.
Totally.
I don't know, because on one side, like, there's people that'll hit me up, I don't even respond anymore. But I'm sure like, oh, Ryan Lange's dick. You know, he thinks he's doing all this, thinks he's better than us.
Right.
So like, honestly, I don't care if you think like that, you know?
Yeah.
And conversely, I've had people reach out to me recently. They're like, yo, I saw you're doing this, this, and this. Like a high school buddy. He's like, you know, I'm really trying to do this, but I don't know where to go next. And immediately I'm like, yo, let's hit a FaceTime.
Oh, I love that.
You know?
Good for you. Like wanting to help others.
Yeah, I mean, other people, if you are motivated to do, create, accomplish something that I am able to help in, I am 1,000% down to chat, you know?
I love that. Yeah, you helped me. I could take that if you want.
Yeah.
I've been, hanging out with Chad.
Yep.
And learning, like, more of the creative side of life.
Right. And like, you know, both of us, I didn't know what it was. You didn't know what it was. But like my direction of like, I think I remember saying like, where do people find out about Dreama? You know?
Yeah.
When we were chatting about what it is.
Right.
And then you, and I'm sure you talked to like other people, and then you formulated your own thing with the motivation that you had.
Right.
You know?
Totally. And it's a learning process.
Oh, I bet.
I
Are
mean,
you editing?
Yeah.
What are you using? What program?
Premiere Pro.
Nice. Yep. That's the way to go.
Only because it's what Chad uses.
Yeah. And taught
He
you.
taught me. Or is teaching me. It's like, there's so much to learn.
Yeah. Yeah, the Adobe products are the best.
I guess DaVinci's good too.
I've never used, that is foreign to me.
Same.
When I first started learning editing, and I was like learning on YouTube,
Yeah.
that's what I think it's the most user-friendly.
Okay.
So that's what I learned.
It's pretty intuitive.
Yeah, at first it's like looking at a spaceship.
Right. Yeah. It's really fun. And at first, like when I was first interviewing Chad,
Yeah.
I felt like there can't be dead space.
Yeah, now you got.
Now I know.
Yeah.
I can just edit that out.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, you don't need to talk just to talk.
Right. Are you, how is the real
Good, I
estate
got a
business?
closing on Monday. But dude, like I said to you, why I became a realtor, the listing agent is just such a shithead. Like, would never answer calls when we need to make amendments to contracts.
Yeah.
Getting inspections scheduled, he wouldn't answer calls. I'm like, dude, it's not that hard to just pick up the phone for the first 3 days, you know?
Yeah. That is really frustrating.
Yeah, it's like, dude, that's what I mean. Like, being a realtor, it's easy. You can breeze through that job and be shitty
Yeah.
and still like make 60K a year, you know?
Really?
Yeah, dude. I mean, this guy is talking about, yeah, I got 3 other listings, blah, blah, blah. Not picking up the phone. I'm like, who the hell is wanting to work with this guy again,
Yeah.
you know?
Would you take me under your wing
Oh, absolutely.
if I wanted to do
Absolutely. When I get sick of working during the week,
Yeah.
like after dinner, I'll go and just watch YouTube videos on, you know, I want to get into commercial real estate. So all the videos I've watched, it's like you got to find the good deal. Okay, how do you find the good deal? You learn how to underwrite.
Yeah.
And underwriting is just a giant spreadsheet, plugging in numbers to see if your cash on cash return makes sense, you know? So now I'm just diving deep into that and learning as much as I can, where I'm just gonna go and underwrite 30 properties just to like learn how to do it, you know?
Wow.
And then maybe in the next few years, when I got a little bit of a down payment
Yeah.
to build or buy something, fix up, etc.
Do you know Brian Murray?
No.
You should follow him. He's a friend of mine.
Okay.
He's written like 4 or 5 books.
Okay.
He's a multimillionaire.
Oh, wow.
And he got all of his wealth in the last 15 years of his life because he invested in multifamily homes.
Nice.
And he's actually coming to Denver to do a speech.
Oh, nice.
But maybe he's also an ultra runner.
Oh, nice.
Maybe we could take him on a run.
Yeah, link for a run. That would be fantastic to pick his brain.
Yeah. He's amazing. I know him because he went on the Mike Posner
Oh, nice.
Everspace Camp track. He also donated to my kids' camp.
Oh, nice.
And yeah, he's Yeah, really wonderful human and has so much knowledge to offer.
Yeah, that'd be a good trail run for sure.
Yeah.
Have him stuck with me for a couple hours.
You could learn from him.
Yeah. Hey, what's the latest on the documentary? Just more films? Film fests?
Yeah, we were in Durango and they won the audience award.
What's that mean?
For best adventure film.
That's cool.
The audience votes on the film they like the best.
Nice.
And it will be on streaming platforms in a few months.
Which platform?
Apple, Google.
Nice. Okay,
Amazon.
cool. It's going on Amazon?
Yeah.
Nice. Let's fucking go. That's awesome. Is it to purchase or a Prime?
Yeah. I think you have to purchase.
Okay, nice. That's awesome.
Yeah. Not something I imagined when
Yeah, seriously. I had no goddamn clue there was even going to be cameras there.
I told you.
Yeah, I didn't understand the level of it.
Right. Ryan's trying to get leverage to sue me. Yeah. I had no idea.
Nah,
there
not
was
a chance.
Big camera
not a
in my face.
Sue me? You probably have more of a chance of suing me off how much I yelled at you that race.
Oh my God.
Asking you to eat your noodles and you dump them out. I'm like, God damn it.
Dude, you have no idea.
No, I get it. It's just funny.
I mean, you do. You're just tougher than me.
Nah, I don't know. You haven't seen me whining like a bitch. Actually, yes, you have. Actually, when you paced me at Bigfoot, I think we were doing pretty good.
Yeah. You were amazing.
I was just determined after DNFing that.
Yeah.
Nothing gets you more hyped up than coming back for something that kicked you down, you know?
Yeah. So, you see how they kind of tore up the trail?
Yeah. Why?
I don't know. Fire mitigation, I think.
Yeah, maybe. See, that's the best part of running with others. You just get to chatting before you know it. You got like 1K vert in.
Yeah.
How's Brooks been?
I invited him today.
He's cool, man. He earned all my respect. One, when he was doing the calendar club in 0 degrees. And then 2, even more respect, when I did it and I was like, damn, I don't even have a kid.
Wait, what?
When he did the calendar club.
Yeah.
And then I did it and I was just so exhausted. Right. I don't even have kid responsibilities like he did, you know?
A kid, yeah. Yeah. Holly supported him. Were you injured after?
After what?
The calendar club.
No, my calves were, watch that. My calves were toast.
Really?
But I was fine.
Huh. What about your, I don't know, your adrenals and...
I don't think so, dude. I was fine.
You're young.
I mean, it definitely got me ready for Mace's hideout that following June. Because that race was hard, dude. You got to do that at some point.
Oh, yeah.
That race was
really
so hard. Because you know me, I make my time up on the downhills.
Yeah.
And the downhills were just straight, you plant your foot and your heel sinks into rocks. So you can't run it. You gotta slide it.
Oh my God.
So it tears up your toes. It took me 34 hours. I think the winner got 26 hours.
Damn. Yeah.
And it was raining 70 of the 100 miles. I got sunshine for 8 miles.
Wow. Ryan, Didn't you do the Great Divide?
No, I did not do the whole Continental Divide.
Oh.
I did like a 40-mile section.
Okay.
That was a long time ago.
Oh. What was the race I was supposed to pace you at, but I had to go out of town?
Mace's Hideout.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was in June. You went to Washington or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the one, man. That was...
Was that one on the Continental Divide?
It was in the wet mountains.
Oh, that's right. Okay. We got you.
Hell yeah. Sucking wind here.
Sorry.
And Mace's Hideout. It was 36 started, 17 finished. So it was a small race, which I've never done before either.
Wow. Did you like that?
Yeah, I did. I mean, you made closer friendships,
Yeah.
but you were alone much more. Like these are the kind of memories that like are so cool to have, where it was full moon that night and it was like a 2,000-foot climb over like I think 10 miles. So I just turned off my headlamp.
Yes.
It was a dirt road. I had the moonlight as my light, which was great because my headlamp is almost out of battery, so that's why I turned it off.
Yeah.
And it was such like a tranquil, like weird, painful yet enjoyable like 2 hours.
Totally.
You know?
I love that. Did you see any shooting stars?
No, it was kind of overcast.
Oh, I did that at High Lonesome.
Moonlight climb.
Yeah, on the Continental Divide.
Oh yeah, very nice.
And we're going higher, but we're gonna take Rampart.
Nice.
So sometimes up here you'll see cat footprints.
Oh wow.
Yeah, mountain lion.
Dream, is that that machine just for like cutting down?
I guess so. It's not normally here. And it isn't normally like so bare.
I guess they.
I like it.
They have, I don't know, the wildfires like timed. Mm-hmm. Maybe they know it's potential higher possibility or something.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. So, well, one thing that's really taken a lot of stress off recently.
Yeah.
So, I've always, basically, I built my business myself. I've always done everything myself.
Yeah.
And
with Gen Z.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And my buddies, they run this company called Clutch Loop. They're basically phone tethers, so your phone doesn't get stolen. So it parlays with my product. So we became close, and they hired this girl from, oh, blood on that.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They hired this girl. That was weird. They hired this girl from Argentina who they pay $800 a month, which to them is like $5,000 a month because Argentina's inflation is just silly.
So she lives in Argentina.
Yeah.
Okay.
And she is a workhorse, so I'm like, I need this. So I went out and used the same recruiter that they did in Argentina, found this girl that debatably works harder than me.
Really?
And like,
but same girl?
No, different girl.
A different one. Okay.
The peace of mind that I have, like waking up, knowing that I'm still teaching her a lot, knowing that like a lot of these tasks are taken care of, is really helping.
That's
which
awesome.
like is hard for me to do because like I'm always afraid people are gonna do stuff wrong, you know?
Yeah.
But no.
Yeah, like letting go.
Yeah, and it's awesome.
Good.
We hopping
We
here?
could, yeah, or we could go up and
all right.
Either way. That's amazing. Like, what do you have her doing?
So just, responding to comments and DMs on Insta.
Okay.
That customer service stuff.
Okay.
I have her, some orders have errors in them, whether it's shipping error, product order error.
Okay.
Stuff like that. Just like admin stuff. I'm having her send SMS campaigns and email campaigns. I'm having her investigate starting overseas fulfillment so I can start selling to people in Europe. Just like all that stuff where I could focus on real estate stuff now,
That's
but
amazing.
still have a business that's paying my mortgage.
And thriving, yeah. That's incredible, good.
Yeah.
And you pay her $800?
$800 a month.
Wow.
Which like doesn't seem like a lot, but for her, it is. That's what, like I have thoughts. The US is not gonna be the US in like 50 to 80 years.
Okay.
For like that reason, you know?
Tell me. I wanna know your thoughts on this.
That's why I'm buying, that's why I wanna make all of my money now. So that like if the downfall does come during our time, or even worse, during my kids' time,
Yeah.
like we're okay.
What do you think the future looks like?
Just there's so much outsourcing, and I believe majority of, you know, our US society has become so comfortable and so entitled
And
to where other
dependent.
people and nations are outworking us.
Yeah.
And no matter what skill, what amount of money, what blessings you have,
Yeah.
if someone is outworking you, they will become better than you, no matter
Yeah.
what. You see that in sports, you see that in what we do, you see that in business, and it's gonna happen with countries, you know?
And also,
I'm not saying war,
I
but
feel like with AI,
yeah,
like, we have to figure out another way to work and survive. And
right. Well, there's just not gonna be enough jobs that aren't automated for
Yeah.
people to do, you know?
Right.
So I don't know, that's my take.
Yeah.
But that's why I wanna build up the capital now and build a freaking emergency shelter deep in the mountains of Colorado.
Oh God. Yeah. No, I think about this, especially now with AI. I'm normally a very optimistic person,
Yeah,
but I am having a hard time being optimistic about like our future.
yeah. I think the people that are aware that AI could take their job
Yeah.
and are actively thinking and working towards how do they get around it,
Yeah.
will be the ones that are okay. You know, that do have different jobs, yada, yada.
Yeah.
I think the ones that are screwing off, not caring, living paycheck to paycheck are the ones that are screwed.
Well, I guess I'm screwed.
No, I mean, you're not really screwing off though. You work in the tech world, so.
Which, I'm telling you, I'm scared.
Let me rephrase what I said. You're still also paying into a home, which is equity. So that's,
Yeah.
you know, your paycheck goes to equity,
Yes.
which will be paid off in 20 years?
True.
Which you have a rate of like 2.5.
Yeah.
So I don't even want to hear it.
Yeah. You remembered, huh?
Yeah. Because I'd have so much more money if my rate was below a 5. I remember where we are. And then are we gonna drop down?
Yes.
Okay, cool. This is perfect running temp,
Yeah, it is.
where I'm just like slightly sweating. Dude, so I looked at after I signed up, I looked at previous year's results,
Yeah.
and it's like 40 people start, 20 finish. And I'm
Really?
like, okay, what do I not know here? Because it's 5K a vert, it's pretty flat.
That is.
And my friend I was speaking with said sometimes it rains in the salt flats. I'm like, oh shit. Do
So
you
like
run in
clay?
mud or sand?
Like clay?
Yeah. I'm like, well, I guess
Yeah.
I'm gonna find out.
Yeah, hundreds are hard.
They are hard. Hundreds are stupid.
They're stupid.
Famous quote.
No, famous quote is, "This is Western State."
Oh yeah.
Addie says it
Addie loves that.
all the time.
Whenever she sees me, she doesn't say hi. She just says that.
So Ryan,
Yeah.
is the closing you have in the springs your first?
First in the springs, yes.
Okay.
No, this is my 4th.
Cool.
So, yeah, I got my bearings.
Are you working with a company?
Yeah, I mean, I got to get back on my content game. I had a lot of new product launches with Gen Z
Yeah.
and a lot of I totally upped my marketing. I learned how to 3D animate my products so it looks just sharp, which took a lot of time. So now that I hired someone out, I put in the work, I'm just letting the ads run.
Okay.
Now I'm gonna get back on the content game with real estate.
Cool. I'm sure it's hard to do both.
Well, I was doing a lot of content, then I started getting deals, and I actually had to like do shit. It's like, okay, now I can't make content.
Right. I know. I've been trying to edit in the evening.
Yeah, it's tough, but the more you learn, the quicker you'll get.
Yeah.
Dude, that crow is like as big as a chicken.
Speaking of chickens.
Yeah.
I saw you got babies.
Oh my God. I go to Utah for a week and Christine gets lonely. I come home to 3 new baby chicks.
That's hilarious.
Like, we have 10 chickens.
How are they doing?
Oh, they're great. Eggs are cooking now that the weather's warmer.
Oh my God, you should have brought me some.
I have like 42. I'm sorry.
Damn it.
Selfish of me. I'm a hoarder.
I love eggs.
Oh yeah, we just bought a freezer. We're ordering a half cow too.
Oh, cool.
No more of that store-bought crap.
Right. I want to do that.
Yeah, it's like $1,200 for a half cow.
Okay.
Feeds 4 people for 10 months. So
Wow.
probably at the rate I eat meat, probably 18 for the 2 of us.
Damn. That's amazing. Ryan cooks meat on the grill.
Oh yeah, I love smoking. Smoking meat, not smoking. Yeah, I've done a couple.
You should see his Instagram.
I've done a couple barbecue competitions. I got a 4th place brisket in 2021. That's what I hang my hat on. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I got laughed at there because these guys show up to the barbecue comps with trailer smokers, right? Yeah. And I'm cooking a brisket, 2 pork shoulders, ribs and chicken in 1 Traeger. And I have guys, you're shooting the shit with guys. People are coming up laughing. Buddies are bringing friends. They're like, look at this guy. And then fucking brought home a 4th.
Making fun of you?
Like, yeah, kinda.
Why?
I mean, I didn't know what the hell I was doing. And then I won 4th place brisket with all these fuckers with their trailers.
Hilarious.
Yeah. Yeah, that was fun.
Is it blind?
Yeah, they have no idea.
Okay. Wow.
It's actually have you ever participated in a barbecue competition? No, it is honestly high stress. You need to you have like a 30-second window to turn your meat in. And I got a little too drunk one time and like Christine was my food runner and I gave it to her too late.
What do you mean?
Like you have to turn your meat in at a certain time and she had to run like a 1/10 of a mile to get to the entry because there's, so.
Because you were too drunk to run?
Yeah, I got a little too buzzed. It was like 10 a.m. I'd been up all night cooking my meat.
Oh my God.
Like, sure, Coors Light with breakfast. And I'm like,
That's
shit.
Really funny.
Yeah, but then like, I felt bad because I was angry. I was angry at the situation, not as much her. But like, that's all on me.
Yeah.
It's just leadership
But you
on my
took
part.
it out on her.
Nah, I mean, not necessarily. I was just pissed off at the situation. Like, I knew it was me.
You spent all night
Yeah.
cooking.
Yeah, some of those guys are intense.
Really?
Yeah. Maybe when I get old and bored, I'll do it again.
The road that we're climbing is called Rampart Range Road, and it's a 56-mile dirt road that begins in Colorado Springs and heads north towards Denver. It was originally constructed during the Great Depression by the Civilian Conservation Corps for a public works project, but now it's used more for recreational purposes.
Definitely eating a cheesesteak later.
Ryan,
Yes.
what was it like growing up in Jersey?
I honestly had a fantastic childhood.
Did you?
The schools are great there. It was definitely great, I mean, for being a kid. But for like doing stuff, especially as an adult, like there's just, I explain it to everyone, it's like,
Just drinking?
you could drink and bet on sports there.
Yeah.
And that's about it. You go to the beach in the summer.
Yeah.
We're in early March ripping mountains together,
No.
where like you can't do that there. You know, you're just limited in.
Yeah.
And you know, I think that people are very aggressive, as you know me from there. And I think that's why it's like there's nothing to really do there. You're just kind of pissed off. You're in humidity.
From Rampart Range Road, we drop into Williams Canyon, which sits right above Manitou Springs and is home of a popular tourist attraction called Cave of the Winds. But it also has a lot of lesser known caves that many locals like to explore.
Dream, I remember when we did the Pikes Peak Marathon in February.
Yeah.
And you almost died.
Yes.
At the top.
Yes. I was so cold. My feet were so cold.
Yeah, I remember the altitude fucking me up that day.
I remember. That was hard.
Yeah, that was a good memory though.
Yeah.
We were just totally just off trail climbing.
Yeah. Did we stay down on our butts?
At some points,
Yeah.
yes. I remember.
Yeah. Brandon does that every year. He hosts it now.
Oh, so it's like a full-on thing.
Well, it's like unofficial, but yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I still got my sticker on my box.
Cool. Yeah, we did it the first or second year?
I did it 2 years ago with you.
Okay.
So I don't know when that
Yeah.
time's up. But yeah, it was fucking cold.
I know.
And it was on Brooks's like almost last day of the calendar.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. I remember he was talking about drinking a gallon of chocolate milk a day.
That's right. I joined him for a few of his long ones.
Yeah.
And then one was -8 degrees.
Oh yeah, I remember that day. I remember I was gonna come and then I texted you, yeah, fuck this.
Yeah.
One of the rare times I back out.
Yeah. Yeah. It was, I would have backed out too.
But he needed support.
He did.
Yeah, that was a good friend move on your part.
Yeah. I mean, -8 degrees is stupid.
Yeah, I did 10 miles in -10 and I thought I was gonna die.
God.
Well, he picked February, so
I
you
know.
can't blame him.
I know.
Or you can only blame himself.
Right.
So I picked April. I knew it'd be okay out, you know?
Yeah. I'm proud of you for doing that, though.
Yeah, it was tough, man. Just the whole I didn't work. I just ate, slept, and run the last 10
Wow.
days.
You were really low-key about it, too.
Yeah. I mean, partially
that on
because I didn't have
purpose?
time to make content about
Oh,
it.
okay.
You know?
I thought maybe you were like, you didn't want a lot of people knowing.
I mean, that thought crept up in my head for sure.
Yeah. That would be my, like...
But that's why, like, I always post my goals and talk about my goals so that, like,
Oh, no, this is right.
that's the
Sorry.
motivation to keep going.
Yeah,
To not look like a fraud.
right.
You know, not that we're doing this for other people, but
No.
it's just honestly a mental hack I use for myself in everything. Business, you know, work, you know, running, whatever it is. Like telling other people where you're like, they're not gonna give a shit, you know, but like indirectly holding yourself accountable
Yeah.
in your own head, I think is a very good mental hack.
I agree.
Otherwise, you just become known as a great idea guy. Rather than just shutting your mouth and putting the work in.
Right. Yeah, that's what with this podcast, I didn't want it to just be a good idea.
Right.
I met with Coop, and he was so gracious. He like met me for coffee, and
Oh, he's so awesome,
we
man.
spent like an hour and a half
Nice.
just talking about everything. Yeah, I mean, what he's doing too right now. God, with
What?
AI.
What's he doing?
So, he is actually creating with all of the content from his books.
Yeah.
He had this dude from like Cambridge or something take all of their data, all of his data
Yeah.
from his books and podcasts,
Okay.
and create a short language model, AI
Like coach?
program, like a resource. Like you would be able to go to this AI platform and say, how much sodium should I be ingesting? I'm 115 pounds, a female, been running for, 20 years. Like, you could just plug in information.
Wow.
And he said, his own words were, Dreama, it gives better answers than I could give.
Wow. That's crazy.
Yep. So, I suspect he will be doing something with it in the near future.
That's awesome.
He said he didn't even have any expectations. He just wanted to see, like, this guy from...
Hold on, let me dump my shoes.
Okay. I want to say it was Cambridge, but it could be somewhere else. One of those
Crazy people.
fancy
Yeah.
colleges. Yeah, he said that, like, they just were kind of, like, messing around, met with this guy. He said the guy was able to create the program, short language model, AI platform.
Yeah.
He said within, like, 2 hours.
Oh my God.
They just plugged in all the data.
Think about what they could do in 2 years.
Digital books, right? Like,
Right.
so everything he already has is all digital,
Wow.
like to share. He said it combed through podcasts, topics. I mean, he has like amazing guests on that are very knowledgeable. And
Yeah, I've
reputable
listened to a
and,
few.
very scientific,
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, we should eat.
This was yummy.
Yeah, Sans Meal Bar.
Damn. This was really good.
They're the whole reason my documentary even came to fruition.
Nice.
I wouldn't have met Steve and Chad if it weren't for Corey with Sans. Yeah, see, these are the fall. These are what I need to get.
I got you.
Oh man, it's so slippery. Should have wore spikes. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, isn't that incredible though?
Yeah,
So
that's really good.
he told me that when we met, and I was like, well, what are you gonna do with it? He's like, I haven't figured that part out quite yet.
It sounds like that's replacing coaching.
Yeah, I mean, he said everything they asked it, he said, I'm telling you, he said, and Reddy told me this too. Jim Rutberg, Jim said the same thing. Better answers than they could provide.
That's crazy. Scary.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about though, with AI.
Well, one thing that gave me optimism of AI is like, AI might create like presidential races where you can't lie when you're speaking as a president. Like, there's so much data available where like you can't just say some bullshit that's not going to be true,
Okay, or
So that's like, okay, full transparency
Sure.
of people running our country, and it's so much data to where we can't make a wrong decision. Well, much less likely to make a wrong decision in what we're doing,
Yeah.
But then it's like, what happens when the data is actually wrong or doesn't consider like humankind?
right, human nature.
Yeah.
Or the opposite, I think this election cycle, we're gonna have to be very, very careful about what we're listening to.
Oh, yeah.
Because they can absolutely.
Deep fakes.
Yeah.
For sure. Well, as you see, they in real time, who sung the national anthem at Super Bowl? I forget her name. She royally fucked up the opening line. And they in real time, AI changed it.
What?
Yeah.
No.
Go back on YouTube and listen to it. And then you could listen like people on TikTok or Instagram that filmed her.
Yeah.
It's like, ah! But on YouTube, it sounds perfect.
Keep your eye out for the split.
Dreama, what's your favorite muscle to get sore?
Ooh, my abs.
Your abs? That's
Yeah.
satisfying. Yeah, and then doing like a stretch.
Oh yeah. I have the ab roller. I love the ab roller.
I see you ripping those all the time. How about you?
Probably the quads.
Quads? Yeah. And then rolling them. Oh yeah.
Feels so good.
Oh yeah.
My calves get really sore when I run down the incline. The incline like tears them up.
Yeah, I think quads or calves.
Yeah. I do like the feeling when my legs are super sore.
It's just like satisfaction of like, hell yeah, I put in work, you know?
For sure. Hey, we may have, because we got to go up.
Because it
Yeah.
Let me check the trail. Yeah, I'm down. Let's just climb it out and chill. Like a chill slog up.
Okay.
You know?
Are you okay with that? Are you sure? Okay. I feel bad. You're good? Okay.
Dream is so nice and caring. If it was me leading, I wouldn't even ask.
Okay.
That's the New Jerseyan in me. This is where we're going.
Yeah. Here.
Me and Steen.
Oh, here it is.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, this is it. Look, that's so funny. See, we just need to keep going.
Yeah. Oh, Dream, it was literally right there. We didn't turn.
I know.
That's hilarious.
You and Steen what?
Last night, we do dinner and a movie all the time.
Uh-huh.
And we drove to the theater. We were getting dinner at T Street Roadhouse. And my friend texted us that the movie we were about to go see sucked. So after our dinner, we were like, you know, after a fat meal on a Friday, you're like all sleepy. We're like, screw this, refund. Went home and laid on the couch with the dogs.
Aw, I love that.
That's my ideal Friday night.
Right? Okay, good. Like, that's mine too, and
I do not care. And another conversation Steve and I had, like, you know, when we were in Utah, she was hanging out with her, you know, old college friends that every weekend, all they do is drink their lives away.
Yeah.
And I'm like, is that the train you're, like, is that what you're on right now?
Right.
You know, like, is that, you know, what your priorities are at, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. There comes a point where you kind of have to, like, move on from that.
Yeah.
If you want to continue growing.
Right. Which, dude, I love couple beers on a Friday
Sure.
night, relax.
Yeah.
But, like, not to the point where I wake up and can't go rip a 20-miler with
Right.
you, you know?
Right. When it starts to interfere with progression.
Yeah, growth in other areas and aspects of your life.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, you know.
Yeah, you barely drink.
I barely drink, but I definitely used to. I mean, I was telling Chad last night about this one time in Germany
Yeah.
where I got so drunk at a wine fest
Yeah.
that I got on the train and didn't realize the train was going in the wrong direction.
Oh, my God.
And it stopped in this village and was like, we are done for the evening. Everyone get off.
Oh my God.
And I was like, what? Where am I? I get off on the train station. It's such a small village that there are no hotels.
Oh my God.
So I had to hang out in the train station until morning.
Holy crap.
Yeah. And Chad was like, when did you stop being so rowdy?
Yeah. Yeah, when did you stop being so rowdy?
I think when Addie.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't want to be that, like, I definitely drank a little after she was born.
Yeah.
With friends.
Which is fine.
Yeah. But, I don't know.
I think you and I both
didn't want her to see that.
we had the bad examples though.
For sure.
You know, where like we saw that and it was like lack of respect, you know?
Yeah, and like, I didn't want to be that mom.
Yep.
To her. Yeah, it's hard. I'm sure you kind of felt this at times, like maybe you had to raise yourself, you know?
What do you mean?
Like raise yourself.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's why I'm good at cooking, I think. Because I had to cook for myself all the time. Jesus.
Right.
This ain't an uphill tempo run.
No.
Dreamer, I feel like the way you set this up also is great in that all you need to do is go on a run with a friend.
I know.
You know? Where like it's easy to create the content.
Yeah.
Besides, you know, fumbling at the beginning, making sure shit's started.
Yeah. And like, because we were running, it was a little different. Like, with my other ones, we've just started off hiking.
Right.
And I have everything ready to go. But yeah, it also, to me, just feels more natural.
Yeah, agreed. Not forcing when you're sitting there staring at each other, having to talk about something.
And lots of people from out of town and out of state have like commented how much they enjoy seeing the trails. Ryan.
Yeah.
When is your birthday?
April 7th.
Okay.
So
You're
in a
like
month.
right after me.
Yeah.
I'm March 29th.
Yeah, Steen's the 31st, right?
Are you Aries?
Yes.
Yeah, we all are. Cool. I mean, Steen.
That's why we like to yell.
It's just why we're fiery. Hey, Diara.
Yeah.
One day we should do the scar, and I could take you to a plane crash. Ryan, have you done it?
Yes, I think we did it.
Yeah.
We did it. Was it Coop's camp?
No,
No, I've seen it though. We've done it
not
together.
that one. Coop's camp doesn't go this far.
Yeah.
He stays over.
Those camps were so awesome. That's where like
I know.
I really turned into an ultra runner.
Yeah.
Does he do them anymore?
No. I wish he did. He stopped with COVID
Oh yeah.
and hasn't started them back.
Well, I think he's just got so much other stuff going on,
Yeah,
which totally don't blame him for.
right.
He is easily on my Mount Rushmore of ultra running.
Yeah.
Easily. I remember when I was first getting into it, for my 50 miler, I bought a book on ultra running, read it, and then I went to his camp. I'm like, holy shit, this is the guy's book I read.
You didn't know?
I didn't know.
That's funny. He's definitely one of the most knowledgeable.
Yeah, by far.
Sometimes I'm like, I get lost
Yeah,
in the data.
yeah. Not even knowledgeable just like data-wise, but like he's put in the work before too.
Yeah, for sure.
He did TD Tour de Jante,
Yeah.
you know,
Oh,
and
yeah.
distribution of data
Yeah.
in a fashion that is comprehensible to people like you and I, to an extent.
Right. For sure.
Like usually the nerds are not the ones starting the podcasts, you know?
Look at that view. What are you doing, Ryan?
Definitely needed to do this, for sure, with an ultra in 2 months.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't remember it being this, like, stick
Overgrown.
prickly.
That's because it was closer to the fire,
Yeah.
so it was not so overgrown.
There's the road.
Yeah.
No better feeling in a race when you like see the tent. You're like, oh yeah,
Oh my gosh.
food.
Or if you hear it first.
Yeah. You hear the generator.
Yeah. The announcer.
You're like, thank God.
The cheering.
Yeah, staring at your watch like, it's supposed to be right here.
Right. Yeah. That's it. Like a big Alta. I knew I was cutting it close to 6 hours,
Yeah.
and I just started bombing
Nice.
that last mile and a half or so. I could hear like Dylan announcing,
Yeah.
people cheering. I'm like, where is it?
Yeah, you're like going down a switchback. You can't see it, but you can hear it.
Or like, you just don't know how much longer you can maintain. Like for me, I hadn't ran 30 miles in a long time.
Yeah.
So I was like, I just don't know when my legs are gonna be like,
Yeah, where you're at.
After climbing out of Williams Canyon, we enter Waldo Canyon, where if you're watching this on YouTube, you can probably tell the trails are kind of bare. And that's because back in 2012, there was a forest fire that lasted for over 18 days, and it burned over 18,000 acres of land.
Ryan,
Yeah.
what is, like one of your proudest moments in life
Proudest
Yeah.
moments in life
so far?
so far.
In the future, it might be
Well,
easier.
didn't know it at the time, but definitely starting my own business in college that I still do to this day because it's enabled me to have such a free life where, I go through my head. I have friends that are making like $150 a year, but they can't, screw off on a Tuesday and go run a mountain with their dogs,
Yeah.
So I guess maybe that's not my proudest moment. I mean, proudest moment was at the finish line of Moab with my dad. For sure. That was sick. When I was just a young, dumb college kid running as long as he could. And that kind of, that's like started, the fun adventures. What's like led me to life out here, like a more enjoyable and fulfilling life where, me and my dad aren't just sitting in Jersey drinking.
Yeah.
We're doing shit.
Yeah.
He's now coming out here, so I think that's my proudest moment. But proudest thing overall was starting my own brand.
Cool. Yeah, I know your dad is super proud of you.
Yeah. I'm very far away, hopefully, from my end of time on this planet. But like, when you lay down for your final sleep, I like to have some like sick memories,
Hell yeah.
Like fun shit.
Yeah, me too.
And that's what got me into it all.
Cool. Was that your first 200?
Yeah.
Okay. And your dad comes out and supports you at a lot.
Yeah, for the 200s, for sure. Now when I do 100, he's just like, yeah, you're good.
That's funny.
But I don't know, having proud moments, I'm never proud in the moment, you know? Which I feel like is a downfall to me because I don't really live in the moment, which is something I'm trying to be better at. I'm always thinking about work, thinking about the next thing, thinking about what to do next.
Yeah.
Let's rip it.
It's good that you can acknowledge that.
Yeah, it's just hard, dude. I don't know, for some people, I guess it's easier than others.
I think in our society, we're always thinking about
Yeah, what's next? What's
next.
Which, like, it's what keeps me moving forward, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
If I wasn't as, I don't want to say anxious, but like concerned about future, would I be where I am in business, in running, and blah, blah, blah?
Right.
All right, so we doing longs?
We're doing you, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool, good, thank God.
Okay.
Thank you.
Man, longs are to add like,
Longs on
Another-
my first big day back
Yeah.
in a year.
what's one of your most embarrassing moments
Most embarrassing?
in life? Yeah. Do you have like a
Probably,
drunken story? Or,
I mean, oh,
I know I do.
Jeff, wow. Yeah, it was a snow day at the frat house. And I'd started at like 8 a.m. drinking IPAs. And I think I drank close to 10 IPAs that day. I don't do this kind of stuff anymore. But
Of course. It's okay.
when I did,
Yeah.
towards the end of the night, I wasn't drunk to where I didn't like notice, but I thought a fart was a fart, and it was not a fart.
Oh my God.
And full on,
Shart.
oh yeah, full on. Had to shower at the house,
Oh my God.
borrow my buddy's underwear, trash those underwear and jeans, trash. Yeah, that was
hilarious.
that was a moment for sure.
That is so funny.
How about you?
Oh man. Okay. This one I'm just not proud of. I might even edit it out. I don't know. I was in Korea, and like in Korea you drink soju.
Yeah,
Soju is powerful,
right,
and I'm little. I should not be drinking soju.
right. It's like their vodka, right?
Yeah. And I was part of this group called the Hash House Harriers.
Hash House Harriers? Okay.
Yeah. It's a drinking club with a running problem.
Nice.
They're all around the world. And
You want me to hold for a little?
if you want, I took the train out to a town called Osan,
Okay.
and
How old were you?
like 24.
Okay.
And we just partied in the little town of Osan, which was right next to an Air Force base.
Okay.
And party. Took the train home, but I had to pee really bad, and I couldn't find the bathroom on the train.
Oh my God.
So I went in between the trains and like the waiting.
Oh my gosh.
And I
While it was
peed.
moving? Oh my.
No, they were like, it was enclosed,
Oh, okay.
but like
Oh,
where people would like exit the train.
oh my gosh.
And I peed.
Wow, you really had to go.
I did, and oh God, but I pretty embarrassed that like I did that.
Yeah. I feel like,
But it was like an hour-long train
yeah,
ride.
you had nowhere to go.
I couldn't find the bathroom. I don't know.
I feel like everyone needs to have that level of embarrassing stories
Yeah.
to like form themselves, you know?
Yeah, maybe. Or like,
I don't know, imagine going through life and like never doing anything crazy, never doing anything like
yeah,
wrong, right? Like
that would
you
be
don't put,
boring.
yeah, right? That's it's not shaping you. You're just someone that comes to dinner with nothing to talk about.
Right. Yeah.
Which
I
I'm not-
peed in between trains.
Yeah.
What about you?
I shit myself.
Definitely not a story I would tell
At
at
the
a dinner
table.
party.
Yeah. It is crazy how like drinking Like I love drinking still, but
Yeah.
in college, dude, I would do the dumbest shit.
Yeah.
And I'd realize, like, damn, if I didn't do that, how much faster I'd be a runner. Like, there was one time, there was a frat party on a Saturday, and I was the DJ till 2 a.m. I didn't get, like, super drunk, but I was definitely lit.
Yeah.
And stayed up, ate a breakfast at 5:30, and ran a 50K without
What?
sleeping. Yes. I showed up to the start line drunk.
You did ultras while you were in
Yeah.
college.
I mean, that's when I started them, early on in college.
So when I met you at Coop's camp.
I was in college.
Oh,
It's just like,
yeah.
I mean,
Honestly, that is the time to do it.
yeah, in my brain, it was, oh, let me train being sleep deprived for my next 200 miler, which I guess has some merit.
Yeah.
But I literally ran to the finish line with a Coors Light in my hand.
That is so funny. I remember after Coop's camp, you went to some rave. You left early.
No, I had to leave early to catch my flight because I was going to miss my flight.
Oh, but did you come from a rave?
No. No, I don't think so. Oh, yes, I went to Red Rocks. I'm an idiot.
I thought
Yeah, the night before. Yeah, I did.
I thought so. I just remember hearing you like say that to the
Yeah.
crowd.
Oh, yeah, and everyone's like, what the fuck? But that's where I'm like, I went to a concert at Red Rocks and then woke up and ran with cool people. I'm like, fucking yeah, I'm coming
Great.
to Colorado,
I love that.
you know?
Yeah.
And now I got 10 chickens and 2 dogs with a girlfriend that's a native.
That's hilarious. That is so funny. You're growing up.
I know, getting there. Dude, I want 10 acres with goats and an emu
Oh, yeah.
are our next thing, dude. We can't do it at this house, it's too tiny, but.
Yeah. I want to live on a farm.
Right, dude?
I want horses again.
Just like away. I love my neighbors,
Yeah.
but like, I'll be walking naked to get my laundry, and I'm like, oh shit, there's the
Right.
window, you know?
I do that too. I don't care. I'm like, this is my house.
And just like the dogs barking at other dogs, and I'm like,
Oh, yeah.
I just want land.
Okay, so I lost GoPro footage earlier. We are finishing up our epic 20-mile run. We're back in the garden where we began. Check that out. And I have a surprise for Ryan.
Get it over with. What is it?
We're gonna race.
Oh, let's fucking go. Let's go. You're gonna hold that?
I'm gonna try.
All right, give me a
right.
countdown.
On your mark, get set, go! Oh man, Ryan was a football player. Oh man. Oh man. No, you're amazing.
That was funny.
You're amazing.
That was the last thing I was expecting you to say.
All right. So, Ryan, thank you for joining me
Heck yeah.
on Beyond the Trail podcast.
Yeah,
You're amazing.
that was a good day.
Yeah, thank you. Peace.
See ya.
Yeah.
I was QB in high school.